It's about crime. The man has put himself in a position where he can be blackmailed and extorted by criminal interests. The man has put himself in a position where he is funding drug gangs and guns. The man has put himself in a position where he has lied to the public on so many occasions we can never trust him again. There's no rehab for crime. There's no rehab for lies. The only possible way for this to end is for Rob Ford to leave now.
He said it, and it's still true. Be the change you want to see in the world. Show him that it's not about hate. Show him that it's time to go. Don't be mad. Be right. When exactly did hypocrisy and a staggering lack of accountability become leadership qualities? When did we, the people of Toronto, become okay with that? You have been betrayed. You voted for a fiscal hawk, and you got a xenophobic, homophobic turkey. The mayoralty of Toronto isn't a lifetime appointment. You put him in there, you can take him out. This man went on TV and said, I'm not an addict, I smoked crack while I was drunk. And people who live with addiction every day, who make better choices, who seek better solutions, don't get that support. Right. Try it. Go to your boss tomorrow and say, I smoke crack, can I keep my job? Yeah. See if that works. Rob Ford is just like you. I know, it's funny because it's true. Rob Ford is just like you. Who among us hasn't gotten drunk? Maybe a drunken stupor. And you wander into a local crack house. A crack house owned by your high school friend. And just like you, Rob Ford knows that when you go into a friend's crack house and they offer you crack, it's rude not to smoke that crack. Rob Ford is just like you. He faces the exact same punishments for his run-ins with the law that any one of you would. That time Rob Ford drove drunk in Florida and was caught with drugs, those charges were, okay, they were apparently dropped. There's a lot of things here. Jesus. Conflict of interest, mugged a journalist on city property, drunk in his office on St. Patrick's Day, literally admits to smoking illegal drugs, death threat against his wife. Wow, okay. Folks, the point is not whether or not Rob Ford was ever convicted or ever held accountable for his actions. The point is that after every one of these incidents, Rob Ford had the courage to stand tall and say, I'm still your mayor, and there's nothing you can do about it.
Throughout his public life, Ford has shown no respect for a basic thing called the rules. He's a man who considers himself above the law. And when Rob gets caught, he defaults to his three-pronged strategy. First, silence. Second, denial. Third, name-calling of his critics. Rob threw a curveball. He told the truth, or at least a little tiny bit of the truth. I smoke crack. Well, it's now what I call part of his new AA strategy. But it's not the AA that we'd like him to be seeking. It's rather his admit and apologize strategy. An admission and an apology that was so general and so empty that it wouldn't get one of my children out of their timeouts. And yet, this is not just a mistake. This is not just his personal life. This is about breaking the law. I don't know, gangs, drug dealers, organized crime, extortion. It doesn't sound very personal to me.
Ford has a drug addiction, which I think we all believe he does. He needs help and support, along with being held accountable, neither of which he can do as mayor. Let's remember that he has done a lot more damage. Racist, sexist, homophobic, transphobic, classist, anti-immigrant damage in this city. I don't think he's actually sorry. I think he's just sorry for getting caught. When you want to be a leader of a city as big as this, you don't get to pick your favorites and fuck the rest. Everyone matters. What kind of mayor is that?